Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I am going to discuss like how we retrieve the response data in Postman and then pass those in a different API request. Okay, like here you can see I have one API which will create the user in a system and we will get this response. Okay, this is request to create the user and this is response data we will get. And then we have another API where after the adding, we want to delete the user. So for that, we need to pass this where to is ID of user. Okay, so sending request, like where I will create a user, I will get the ID. Okay, then in next delete, I will use the same ID to delete the user. Okay, so in this way, we can verify both method, post as well as the delete method. Otherwise, if we will hard code the user ID in our test delete method, delete request, then first time this will work, okay, if the user is exist, and second time that will not run. Why? Because the user is deleted from the first request. Okay, so next time this will give us the 4.40. Now let me create one test in the Postman. So this is a endpoint URL, right, to create the user. So I am going to create here one collection. The collection name is, let me REQRES API. Okay, then I add one request, click on this. Okay, here I'm going to add user, enter the endpoint URL here, and then change the post method because we have a post request. Okay, and next is this is the request body. Copy this here, go to the body section, click on the raw, select here the JSON. Why? Because we are going to send the JSON request. Update this, send the request, we will get this response. Next, I need to create the one more request, which is delete request, delete user. Okay, in delete user, we have same request URL. Okay, this one where to is ID. This is the user ID. Okay, so how we do that? How we make this user ID dynamic so that every time when I send the request, we will get new user ID to delete. So we have a test section. Okay, this here we can write the JavaScript code which will execute after getting the response. Okay, so here we have multiple options are available in as a code snippet. So we are going to set the value in environment variable or collection variable, where you want we can set. The best we can set this in a collection variables. Click on this, you will get this one. Okay, before that we want to retrieve the code, retrieve the ID from a response. For that we can use the get response body check value, this one. So this is the code which will give us the JSON data, this one. Okay, and here we can use this one as a console.log this JSON data. Okay, and then ID, because ID is at the root. So we can use the JSON data dot ID. So this will give us the JSON data. Adding here this code. Let me add here set ID. And the pm.collection set variable. This code snippet will set the variable in collection environment variable. Let me add here ID as a variable. And this JSON data ID is my ID, which will retrieve from the JSON data. So if I click on send this, right? So you can see here console log. This is the ID 16 printed on console. This is the ID. And if I go to the collection, click on the go to the variable, you can see here the ID is variable is automatically created and value is set up. Okay, now how we use this variable in our delete request? So just update this double curly brackets ID and then value. Close this with double curly brackets. Now you can see this is coming from the collections. So C here, C is mentioned, C means collection. Okay, now if I run this code, this collection, so this will run both test 1 and test 2. So let me run and click on this, run the collection. Okay, click on save response. We will see the response and run the test. You will see here ID, okay, is coming here. If I run again, you will get the different ID. This one and same ID set up in collection variable and same ID is going to the delete request. Okay, here you can see 328. Okay, thanks for watching the video.